Anthurium, it is a tropical flower. Out here you can see this is the spathe. This is called spathe, and this is called spadix, and it is also called as candle. And the true flowers is present in the spadix, and the flower will be bisexual. And this is mostly a tropical flower, and it belongs to family Araceae. It requires shade, or otherwise it will have a burning. The spathes will be burned out. So it requires a shade of 75 to 80%. This is again very important, and it requires relative humidity of 80%. And as I said, this is a tropical flower, so its temperature requirement is 25 to 30 degrees centigrade. It's quite higher than other crops, and the fruit is called berry. This occurring is one of the important practice that is practiced in Anthurium. This occurring, it is done to maintain the plant density and also to provide the good aeration. And its commercial lifespan is 6 to 8 years. After 6 to 8 years, you need to change the planting material, or you can go for new plantation. And as I said, the true flower is present in the spadix, and here the flower is protogynous. Protogynous means the female flowers mature earlier than the male flower, and acropetal succession means it opens from downside to upward, and this is also called as candle, as I said earlier. And there's one variegated species that has the variegated foliage. It is the Anthurium grande. It was asked during my IR exam, and one very important thing to remember, like to check the quality of the Anthurium flower, is the angle between the spadix and the spathe, and it should be around 45 degrees centigrade. 45 degrees, sorry about that. And there are some diploid, triploid, and tetraploid species. SRF aspirants can go through it. And important disease is anthracnose, which is called Bacolictrotricum grasperite. And there's one IHR hybrid, IHR 151, that is resistant to anthracnose. And bacterial blight is caused by the Xanthomonas campestris forma species Diphambiki. And Julia and Gemini are two important varieties that are resistant to bacterial blight. Harvesting is done when 1/3 of the spadix is fully open, and storage, as I said, is a tropical flower. So again, the storage is done at 13 degrees centigrade for 2 to 3 weeks. So this question has been asked many times because this storage temperature is quite higher than the normal than for the normal flowers. So please remember this nicely. And there are many varieties. You can go through later when you get the PPT.